Alright, welcome to my Trailblazer Tai challenge guide. So first of all, if you weren't aware, if you come to the item shop right now at the very top, there's a special offers and bundle for this free Lego skin. And it also has a Battle Royale counterpart, of course. You go in there, you claim it, and then you get the challenge pack, which is what I'm covering in this video. So that's what you have to do first. Once you unlock the challenge pack, come over here to your quests, and you can see right here there's 4 different quests. So you have to invite an NPC to live in any village, craft a short sword, build a spinning wheel, and hit and deal damage with a recurve crossbow. Now all of these are in survival world. So come over here to the actual Fortnite Lego mode, and by the way, there's 2 million people playing right now, and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. That's insane. So to play, obviously you click it and you go to select world. So I already made a world, but if this is your first time playing, you go to create new world. So click new world slot, and then you have to have it on survival. It literally says survival for all of them. So sandbox is for something else. Don't do that. Put it on survival. Now you can toggle some of these off. So I know you need enemies on, but I feel like you could turn hunger and temperature and stamina off because none of the quests require that. But I'm just going to leave everything on and we'll see. Obviously you need villagers on as well. So I don't know if I would mess with any of these, but if you're struggling with hunger, for example, you could just turn this off, I think. Now it also works if you go into someone else's world, but you have to do it yourself. So if I go into my friend's world and they complete the quest in front of me, obviously it's not going to count. I have to do it myself, but it will work in their world. So I've got 2 of my friends, and they're also my moderators on Twitch and YouTube that are going to help me out. They've already done all the quests. They're going to walk me through it and hopefully help you in the process as well. So pick whichever skin you want and hop on in. Let's go take a look. So this is what happens when you first spawn in. You have to talk to Bright Bomber. And she says, where am I? Who are you? Who am I?
Yeah.
Wait, I know that last one. My name's Bright Bomber. Nice to meet you. And you're tabortime? Why does that sound familiar? She's a big fan apparently. I've never fallen into a brand new place like this before, but I'm glad we fell together. It could be dangerous out here. We should prepare ourselves just in case. Prepare? The sun is going down soon. A campfire would keep us warm and safe. How do I do that? Open your build menu and find what you want to build. You can build anything you can imagine as long as you have the bricks. So that was the tutorial. You can talk to her again and ask her some other stuff too, but I'm going to show you everything you need to do starting now. Okay, so once you talk to the NPC, you have to do 3 things. You have to make a campfire, make a shelter or a shack, and then make a village square. So first, you need to collect wood as well as granite. So both of these things can be found just on the map. For example, I ran right up to this, collect the granite. And wood piles are the same way. You can just run up and find them. Oh, that's a bad guy. You can stumble upon wood piles as well. Here's some more granite right here. Now, in addition, you can break small trees with your fist to get some wood. So I'm going to break this down. I feel like this spider's chasing me. And there's some wood right there. So for a campfire, you need 3 wood. And I've got 30. And 6 right here. So that's where we're going to start. So basically run around, collect wood, and collect granite until you have at least 10 granite and about 26 wood.
So you can place a camp. You can see you need. Do you have the 3 wood?
Yes.
For you. Okay. So then you want to open up your crafting menu, which I think is circle on the PS4.
Circle, okay.
And then under village, there'll be campfire.
So you go to utility, and then you come down to campfire. And then I hit X. Okay, then you place it with the build button.
With R2, or whatever your build button is.
Now that warms me up. Let's go.
Yes, that'll warm you up.
Okay, now what?
Okay, then you'll want to make a shelter, which you probably need to give you more wood for that. But so you want to go in the build menu. You go to builds, and then you pick simple shack. That's the next thing that you do.
Simple shack. Okay.
Yeah.
And so that takes 13 wood. Yes.
Let me drop you 10, and then I'll go find some more.
Let's place it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your friends can build with you, which is nice. You just basically have to place each individual piece.
Okay, so I go up to my shack and then I start build. Now what is this?
Okay, so when you go to start, start build is what, square, I think.
Yes.
I'm on an Xbox controller, so I'm trying to translate. So then you have to pick a piece from the menu. So you pick either the floor, the wall, or the pillars.
Okay.
And then...
I do one at a time?
Yeah, you do them one at a time. So you got to hit X to select it, and then you place with R2. Then you hit B while you're in that menu to go back, pick another one, and then do the same thing.
B. B must be circle.
Not B,
okay.
Circle.
Okay. So then we select that. What the heck? Oh, it shows you where to place it. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So the prefabs tell you exactly where to put everything. You can always free build if you want.
Okay.
This is way easier.
Okay, so looks like we have to put another part yet. So we go back. Now I got to build a roof.
Yes.
And all these seem to take one piece of wood, right?
Yes, for the basic stuff. Some take 2, like a foundation would take 2.
Okay. Okay. Okay, stage 2 of 3 complete. Now what do you have to do? There's more still to put on top? The ridge.
Gables or something.
Okay. Place it up top there. Simple shack complete.
All right.
Okay.
So next will be that village square.
So once you build the campfire, and as you painfully saw, I built the simple shack, then you have to build the village square. So you, again, go into build mode, which on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 is circle. Then you come down here to village, and it's over twice right here, the village square. So this one costs 10 wood and 10 granite. So that's why you got to gather all the wood first and the granite for this. So this is just a one build. Should be pretty easy. Let me just hit X there, and I can place it anywhere I want. We'll put it right there. And now it says tabortime's village, and I can choose an icon and a color.
So now you want to build a bed in the shack for a follower. You could also build one for you, but so that's 10 wood, and that's going to be under furniture.
Let's see, furniture. Okay.
Yeah, so R1 over to L1, whatever you want to furniture.
Okay. Let's pick that. We'll put. So I need 2 beds.
You can put 2 down, yeah.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
it should just be a matter of waiting for them to show up, because now you have a village.
So I just wait here until a random person is gonna waltz right up. Is that right?
Right.
Do they
Right. So if you
teleport
want to go do
in?
other things while we wait for, yeah, they'll just walk over. At one point, they'll just be here. At some point.
Okay, so while you wait for a villager to show up, that's literally one of the quests. Invite an NPC to live in any village in a survival world. You can start working on your crafting bench. So it's under utility, and it's literally the first one. You need 3 wood and 5 granite. Now, I already have everything, but like I said, you just go around and you collect rock on the ground, you collect wood on the ground. It's going to take a while to get all the wood and granite necessary for these things. So when you build your crafting bench, you want to put it under a structure. And it looks like I can't do it here because something's in the way. So I'm going to have to move one of these things. If you don't put it under a structure like this, and it rains, you can't use it. So you can't use the crafting bench in the rain. So as you can see, I can't place it under here because my bed's in the way. So if you want to remove something, you just punch it. And you get all your materials back. So I'm going to break this bed. And I'm going to break this one. Just so I can place the crafting table first. But remember, you do need the bed. So let me put the crafting table first, right there. And I'm going to rebuild at least one bed right here. I didn't think that out very well. Actually, I'll build 2 beds. You can rotate stuff too, so that's what I didn't do the first time. Okay, now we have a crafting table and our 2 beds, and we still have our village, so we're waiting on our NPC to show up. Wait, is this someone? No, that's a chicken.
Okay, now let's see what we need to level up your village, because that might make them come sooner. So if you go into the village, you can see under the, let's say it says tabortime's village 1. You can see on the bottom it says upgrade level rewards. That shows you where you can get followers. So level 1 you can get a follower, and you can get up to 5
okay.
after you get to level 10. But they just have little icons there. So if you go R1 over, it'll show you that you can increase your village rating by
Oh, just by using materials,
spending
huh?
wood and granite. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can do that while you wait.
Okay, let's do that. Level 2. So did you get an NPC to come to your village without doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
It just takes time, and I'm not sure how much time it takes.
Okay. Wait, is this a villager right here? Bright.
There it is. Yep.
Bright Bomber. Okay, so as you saw, Bright Bomber just roamed over to my village, and that's what you got to do for the quest. So you build a campfire, you build a shack, you build a bed, and then you build the village square. And that will bring an NPC to your camp. Okay, so then you talk to whoever waltzes over. This is Bright Bomber for me. She says, "Great to meet another adventurer. I'm Bright Bomber. Things are looking even brighter with you around. Nice to meet you. This place is a little new to me, so it's nice to meet a friendly face. Continue. I've been exploring for hours. I think I'll sleep in your village tonight." Oh, that's awfully demanding. So then you talk to her again, and she's just commenting because I ate a raspberry. And it says, "Anywho, what's happening?" So you want to ask them to live in my village. That's the quest. Invite an NPC to live in any village. So we're going to do that. And it says, "A spot just for me? That could be nice. Continue. Do you have a spot for me to sleep?" And I have a bed, so I say yes. And she says she's going to set her things up, and I say, "Make yourself at home." And there's the quest. That's the first one. Now, as far as I can tell, you can't see the quests anywhere. There's no quest tab in this game mode, so I hope they fix that soon, because I don't see anywhere to look at the quests. So for the next quest, we have to craft a short sword and build a spinning wheel. So again, we're going to need more resources. So if you come to your crafting bench, you can make a forest axe and a pickaxe. And these will speed the process up of gathering your resources. Obviously with a pickaxe, you can break trees. And obviously with the forest axe, you can break bigger rocks. Now these will break eventually, but it looks like it costs 5 wood and 2 granite to build the forest axe, and 5 wood to build the pickaxe. So you can craft those and then go farm up a bunch of materials if you want. Once you're ready to proceed though, you're going to want to build what is called the lumber mill. So it's under utility, and it's the second one over right here, the lumber mill. So you need 8 wood and 15 granite for this. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, and we're going to put it down anywhere. This is a scuffed village. I'm just putting everything in stupid positions just to show you how to get this done. So here's the lumber mill, and now we can use it. Okay, so we built the lumber mill, and you use this to make planks, wooden rods, or knot root rods. Okay, so we need planks and wooden rods because the next thing we have to do is build this right here, the spinning wheel. So in order to build the spinning wheel, we need wolf claws, wood, wooden rods, and planks. So we need 8 planks and 5 wooden rods. So you come over here to the lumber mill, and again we need 8 of these and 5 of these. So you push plank, and then deposit the wood, and then it's going to make the item for you. Takes a few seconds, and then it should pop it out. Then you go back in, and it says take in the top. So you take it. So you need to make 8 of those, and then 5 wooden rods. And if you want it to make the wooden rod, you have to swap down here, and then deposit the missing materials. It'll process. Takes a sweet time. And then it's done, and you take that. So 5 of those. Oh, geez, I didn't mean to do another one. So then once you get all those materials, we still need wolf claws. So by the way, your companion here can do jobs if you want. So you talk to them, and then go to, well, she says look up for wolves. Go to Let's Talk Jobs, and you can tell her to help the village. So I'm going to do that, and then I want her to gather some resources. And you can tell her to collect nearby resources or wood or something else. So I'm going to put nearby resources. Let's see if she just brings them back. Yes, I have a crafting bench. Okay. 1 day of exploration. Okay. Okay, so I did get a little ahead of myself. So after the lumber mill, I said you got to build the spinning wheel. And that's actually quest number 3. So quest number 2 is to craft a short sword. So you go over to your crafting bench, and you hit on PlayStation, it's R2 to go to the sword icon, and there's the short sword right there. So you need 5 wooden rods. And just like I showed you earlier, wooden rods are created in the lumber mill. So you select wooden rods, you make 5 of those, then you come back over here to the crafting bench. We're going to swap to the sword, and we're going to craft it. There we go. So that's stage 2. Super easy. Now the sword is in our inventory. You can see right here it says a basic sword ideal for melee combat with enemies up close. Now remember, in order to make the spinning wheel, we need 5 wolf claws. So we're going to go find, with our brand new sword, some wolves. And each wolf drops about 3 to 4 wolf claws. So you need to find about 2 wolves to kill. And if you have visualized audio on, then you can see the wolf icon. But pretty much they can spawn day or night, and they're pretty common. You can see on the visualized audio, it almost looks like an alligator. I'm not going to lie. But be careful, because they're pretty strong. If you use a pickaxe, it's going to take a while. But you can dodge and weave with triangle on the PlayStation at least. So they attack once and then they're vulnerable. So swap to your sword. We're going to let him attack us. And dodge. And then chop him up. So it does 3 HP per hit. Whereas the pickaxe, let me show you how weak this is. I think it does 1. He's pretty quick. Yeah, pickaxe does 1. So I'm going to let him hit me. It does half a heart damage. There we go. So he drops meat and 4 wolf claws, like I said. So you need to eliminate 2 wolves. Pretty easy. Okay, so once you get those wolf claws and you've got your rods and your planks and your wood. So again, you need 8 planks, 5 rods, 5 wood, and 5 wolf claws. Then you can build the spinning wheel. Here we go. So we're going to select that. We're going to place it down. And that's stage 3. Okay, now the last stage is to hit and deal damage with a recurve crossbow. So you can see the spin wheel makes cord, silk thread, drawstring, and wool thread. So if we come to our crafting table over here, we want to go to the recurve bow, which requires 5 wooden rods. And again, you make wooden rods out of your lumber mill. So 5 wooden rods and 1 cord. So we come over here to the spinning wheel, and to make a cord, we need 5 vines. So to get vines, all you have to do is pick pumpkins or break bushes. So you can use your pickaxe or your sword or your fist or anything. And we're going to chop the bushes down. And there's some vines right there. Kill these stupid skeletons real quick because they're annoying. Oh, he dropped a pickaxe. Nice. I didn't realize that. Okay, so you break bushes and it drops vines. Or you pick pumpkins and that'll drop you vines as well. Super, super easy. You can see they're all over the place. So now we have enough vines to make the cord. So we go to our spinning wheel. We're going to make 1 single cord. And we're going to deposit the materials. It's going to craft. So then we take the cord. We got it now. Now we come over to our crafting table. And again, we go over to the recurve bow. We need 5 wooden rods and 1 cord. We're good to go. We're going to craft it. And now we have the recurve bow. So then you come equip it. I'm going to move it down to my inventory here. We're going to get this pickaxe out of there. And now we have the bow. So now that we have the crossbow, we need some ammo. You can see I have no ammo. So to make the ammo, you come to your crafting bench and you go to the very last stage. It's arrow. And you get 8 of them. So you need 1 wood and 1 feather. So obviously to get wood, I already explained that. You can pickaxe things. You can pick it up off the ground. To get a feather, you have to kill a chicken. By the way, if you have temperatures on, you need to stay warm, so you can be by a campfire, or you can craft a torch. So a torch is 3 wood and 5 vines. I'm going to go ahead and craft that. Now you can put this in your inventory. So down here you've got 5 slots, and then you have an offhand slot. So you can take the torch and put it in your offhand slot to hold it at all times. And now you'll stay warm and you have a little light. So I'm going to go find a chicken. There's one right there. And I'm going to chop it up with my sword. You can use your pickaxe or your fist or anything. And pow! So he drops 1 feather. So that's how you farm up the feathers. You chop up the chickens for breakfast. And they also poop, by the way. Okay, so then let's go make some arrows for our bow. So again, you come to the crafting table and you press craft. 1 wood, 1 feather makes 8 arrows. And you need 3. You need 3 arrows because you have to hit 3 things for the quest. So remember when I said you can't use a crafting bench in the rain? The same thing applies to these. So you can't use any of these in the rain. So you might want to build some shelter around them if you want. Or just wait till the rain stops. But I can use the crafting bench because I did build a shelter around it. So now that we have arrows, we have the recurve bow, we have to hit and deal damage to something. So let's see if it works on chickens. So we're going to aim and fire. That's 1. Fire. Oh, you gotta reload it. Then you reload, fire again, reload, and hit the third one. Or we can miss, and reload. And there's that. So now we've got all the quests done. And there's the skin. The Trailblazer Tai quests are complete. We get the backbling as well. So there he is, the Trailblazer Tai skin. And he's in the same set as the Explorer Emily. If you haven't watched my video on that, you can claim her 100% for free as well. So he also comes with the Skull Rider backbling, which has a secondary off-the-map style. And obviously the skin also has a off-the-map style as well. And the color scheme is actually kind of unique there. Not bad. 100% free skin. It does take a little effort, as I showed you, but it's doable. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.